Hopefully you can hear me. Let me check if you can hear me, because if I can hear me, you should be able to hear me. Late session tonight. I'm gonna learn our sandbag movements for today. For everyone that's liked, subscribed, and shared the channel so far, thank you so much. Let's see, how do I check? And I'll be right there. I just gotta figure out how to go. Okay, I can go here. Figure out. Awesome. So I can hear me. How to go. Okay, I can go. So that means you can hear me. Figure out. Perfect. Perfect. All right, yo. Train with Sam, Luther, San Diego, California. Just trying to be your online coach. Hey, we got rained out the other day, yesterday. But got a little dry today. Still cold as hell. Hey, but we got to get this work in. I got to teach you some things. So let's learn some sandbag techniques on today's live chat. And we're going to just dive into two here. And we're going to be learning or playing with the training style sandbag here. Gotta avoid the damn carpet. It's wet. It's like lava right now. Oh. All right, and that's about 90 pounds in that sandbag. And we're going to be learning some techniques. Let me just bring up today's workout. School.com. Go to the description. All right, so today is day 12 of our 28-day challenge. Like I said, the beginning of February, I asked you, hey, 28 days is not long. 28 days is really easy to commit to something. And what I believe, and it's what I truly believe, is you gain more when you let something go. So I asked you to give up 1 to 3 things. You know, for me, I have been giving up online shopping. So I've not shopped once online, except for caveat, I do own a business. I had to order some parts for something, but no personal shopping, honestly. And I tried to find that through Best Buy, Staples, Office Depot, before I even went to B&H to order that. So online shopping for me has been cutting out. I also had some aspiration of basically saying like no self-harm. Like if I feel that there's friction, what is the best way to not avoid the friction, but to smooth it and any decision for February. But, and also I've asked you to commit to 28 workouts with me. So we've been doing a lot of cardio, been doing some strength stuff. And for day 12, our cardio was 90-second runs, on a 90-second run, then you walk for 90 seconds, repeat for 10 rounds. That's 30 minutes of cardio. That is a killer cardio session. Like awesome, like just that interval running, smooth transitions, no rushing, find that pace. But for our 2 strength movements for today, it has 5 sets. So we got 10 sets total of sandbag ground to shoulder and sandbag that zercher catch. So we're gonna learn those 2 movements on today's live chat, that sandbag to shoulder and that zercher catch. Let's see here. I don't know if I can go boom, boom, boom. Give me a second. So if I got a studio, is that better? Content. Yeah, I'm still learning this. Boom. Now I figured it out. Now I have figured it out. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we're going to learn those sandbag movements that I talked about. 2 movements are basically the Z catch, which is the zercher catch, and the sandbag ground to shoulder. And it all starts with the basic pickup. So this is our training style sandbag. Remember, we never want to lift anything away from our center. This is hard. So drag it close to us. And we're going to use our body as a guide. And we're just going to start with a sandbag deadlift first to warm up. 1, 2, and we're just putting some energy in the bones, getting ready to execute those compound movements. But right now, I'm showing you a lot of basics here. I'm pulling out all that slack from the bag, driving my hips forward, and then completing the rep. Now we got a little warmed up, put some energy in our hamstrings, right? Now let's learn the ground. sandbag zercher catch. So I'm gonna pull, snap my arms, and just catch the bag in a zercher position. That's what we're learning. Give me a second, let me adjust this damn camera. And you guys got any questions for me? I will give you time to ask something after we just basically learn a couple things and a couple movements. All right, so we're learning this sandbag zercher catch. So we use our body as a guide. Starts with a deadlift, and we just don't stop. We use that energy, pull our shoulders up, and then we let go, right? Now we got to catch it. So one single movement of using our body as a guide and catching one. That's that high pull to Z catch. Fantastic movement because it gets you to understand how explosive you have to be with a sandbag, and also getting ready for that impact of the sandbag. 90 pounds, catching it close and keeping the body close. Team Flash, what's up? What's up, what's up? Hey, you got a sandbag? Jump in here with me. You're cool. Remember that, you're cool. Thank you for joining me. All right, so we're learning 2 movements today of our strength portion, sandbag training. We're gonna learn the sandbag ground to shoulder, but our first one is basically the high pull, but we're gonna catch it in a zercher position. 1, that's what we're learning. 2, 3, and eventually we go to catch to shoulder, and that is the ground to shoulder. So sandbag ground, pull the slack out, right? We're deadlifting the bag, but we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna use that momentum and pull and then catch. Keeping the bag very close to us, okay? It's very hard to do this if the bag is out here. You're gonna hurt yourself. Because if you're trying to lift this bag here, a lot of energy, right? The bag wants to be close to you. Guide, boom, to shoulder, and repeat. All right, what we got in here? Is this about like reflexes? Not about reflexes, about training with sand. We're learning 2 compound movements in our Train with Sand program. I'm a personal trainer in San Diego. I have this community on school.com. More about that later. Just worry about doing the workout. That's all I want you guys to do. So if you have a training style sandbag and you're looking to learn some sandbag techniques, please subscribe to this channel. Plan on going live every day, February and March, and we're doing a 28-day challenge where you can work out with me. I drop the workout and basically teach you how to do it through the lives. Cardio is always great, but we always have to strength train. So we're using our training style sandbags today, and our training style sandbag, let me show you. Sandbags with handles. Probably the most ones that you see in gyms and a garage that don't go untouched. But we do also have strongman sandbags over here right now. Can't really touch it because it rained and the carpet is lava. I'm not trying to get wet socks here. All right, just subbed. Hell yeah, thanks man. Appreciate you. Team Flash, hell yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to teach you how to be a strong and conditioned human. But back to the movements for tonight. So we're gonna start with a sandbag Z catch. That is a high pull to zercher catch. And then from here, our second movement is hinging. So we don't bend our back, we set our hips. Watch my hips. And then they go forward and up. 1, and then drop. Watch. Catch. Load the hips. 2. Drop. Set up for the catch. Remember, when you're training with the training style sandbags, that's a lot of slack in the bag. Pull it out. No bent arms, right? They're straight, hips forward, catch. And watch, hips back. Look, I'm not bending my back. I'm loading my hips, squatting and exploding. And there you go. That is your ground to shoulder. That is your high pull to Z catch. 2 movements that we use all the time in the Train with Sand sandbag programming. Love it. Bro, more people should watch this. It's good. Hey, thanks, bro. Really appreciate the support. Team Flash agrees. Hell yeah. Now, Team Flash and Love at First Bark. Do you have a sandbag that you can join me with? That'd be great. What's the hardest move? Okay, I think the apex of sandbag movement, which is not what you think. Because you're probably asking like, because you can do a lot of dynamic stuff here. Like I'll just flow for you a little bit. Because eventually what I want is to get you guys to be flowing with this. So we start here, boom, drop, come back, curl, good morning, up, drop. Then we can do some cleans. Boom. Then you can do squats. Right? Boom. Overhead lunges. Do a lot of stuff, man. Drop it. Good mornings. Set the hips. Boom. So you can do a ton of stuff like that. You can flow really well. This is a 90-pound bag, and eventually anyone can get to there and flow with that strength. Takes a lot out of you. But the apex movement, I just believe, is holding the bag and not dropping it. It's the carry. So I would love for you to try this. It's just a carry. We don't carry things enough. So I want you to go to the Zercher hold, and I just want you to walk just like this for a long period of time. What's a long period of time? Until you can't, until you want to give up and you gotta just hug it, right? That's probably one of the hardest movements because it's mental. It challenges your cardio, not just your strength. Like you can be very explosive and move a lot of weight, but how much can you endure? Can you really find, comfort in that stillness? That's the apex movement. Okay, is the sandbag heavy or is it like decent? This is 90 pounds. This is 90 pounds, Bark. Boom, boom, boom. Whoo. All right. Got a couple viewers, thank you. We are just learning how to do 2 movements today, which is the high pull, the Zercher catch, and the sandbag ground to shoulder. Oh, so super easy. Remember, we're setting up. We never want to lift the bag away from us like this. It's easier to lift when it's closest to your center. And we're going to use our body as a guide. So I'll simply just do a sandbag deadlift first. Pull all the slack out. My arms are not bent. Hips don't go up, right? They go forward. 1, 2. But now I'm not going to pause here. I'm going to add a shrug and catch. Then from there, set my hips, throw it on the shoulders, and that is ground to shoulder with the training sandbag. And what you could do, you could return it to the ground, or you can what I call shifts, where we start shifting. Ooh. And this is a burner. This will get you very conditioned. Very conditioned. So 2 movements, really 3, because you got to learn how to deadlift the bag properly and pick it up. Whoo! Oh, never mind. Let's see. Is it scary? What's scary about it? You're built to do tough things. You're scary. So it's not scary. It's just repetition. Does it hurt if you drop it on your foot? Sand disperse. I'm not saying that it won't hurt you, but I can tell you my feet are good. So, no. But yeah, they're good and they move, see? Boom. So don't worry about dropping it on your feet, but I wouldn't drop it directly on your feet like that. But nah, it won't hurt you too much. Whoo. All right, so what I also like to do, since I got a couple people in here, definitely got two that keeps looking. So I recently, about 4 months ago, stepped into the curiosity of getting my yoga certifications because I knew I was missing something. I come from, and you can look at the channel here, there's a short that I put on. I have a 600-pound deadlift. I've squatted, you know, in the upper 400s, like 485 for reps, 501 pounds for 2 reps, bench in the, like the 40-ish. I was never a big bencher. 315 for reps. So I know that power side, and now I've finally accepted, you know, being 30, I was like, I really need to get a strong base of cardio just for longevity. So now I'm doing interval running, training for a half marathon. Happens on February 22nd. Subscribe. I plan on talking more about the half marathon training as well. But now I have the strength portion, now I have the cardio portion, and I was missing like the mobility and like the asana and breath work, and that's where like yoga has like yoked everything together. If you know what yoga means, it's to yoke together, right? So if you're watching this, seems like there's a few people here, I would love for you to join me in a cool down session, because you can rewind the live. We're 60 minutes in. I've taught you how to do sandbag, basically deadlift, sandbag, high pull to Z catch, a foundation lift in our programming here, and also the sandbag ground to shoulder with the training sandbags with some shifts. So a ton of instructionals just came out of these 15 minutes. And if you want to learn more about this and actually be one-on-one, where I can actually coach you a little bit, I have a link that goes into our school community called Train with Sand program, where you can go to school.com, SKOOL.com, and in their discovery, search Train with Sand or Sand, I will pop up. Come join me in there and we'll get after it. How many subscribers you got? Brother, you got a check from me. Not a lot. I'm trying to be cool enough to help a lot of people move and be more conditioned and strong. All right, so everyone, let's go into a typical posture in yoga called tabletop or table posture. So both knees on the ground, both palms on the ground, and we're going to floss the spine. This means we're just going to get it moving a little bit with cow and cat. We're going to inhale, chin comes up and gaze. Rib cage opens, and we're going to exhale. Back curves. And we're going to repeat that movement, breath to movement. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Return to table with a nice inhale. Exhale, down facing dog. Remember, we're cooling down. We're getting ready to say goodnight to our body. So don't really, if you're straining, really pressing to get in this position, if you're forcing yourself, you're missing the point. Let our energy be subtle now. All right? So we're in this down facing dog. So I just want you to pedal your feet. I'm a big fan of that. Just flossing the hamstrings here. They've done a lot for us this week, right? It's nearly Friday. So you've been doing a lot. And then I want you to lift that right leg up, kind of like a scorpion's tail. And then I want you to go inhale and exhale, right knee to right elbow. Just a touch. Inhale back. And exhale, bring that foot back down. Now that you know what we're doing, let's repeat on the left side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, touch that knee to the elbow. Inhale, rise. And exhale, put that foot down. Wonderful. Now, inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. I want you to stay here for 3 to 5 breaths. Remember, my voice is just a guide for you. You move with your breaths. He should have like 5K. I wish, brother. I know, man. But hey, if you're still doing this flow, you're in child's pose right now. BRB, where'd you go? You should be in child's pose. 2 more breaths. I was just checking to see if anyone had any questions. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. That's the flow we're going to repeat 2 more times. Move with your breath. I'm just guiding you here. Inhale to table. Exhale, down facing dog. With an exhale, try to connect your heels to the ground. Inhale, table. And exhale, child's pose. Remember, if you're forcing yourself in any of these postures or positions, you're missing the point. It is not that type of flow right now. We are winding down for the night. Inhale, rise. Last one, take your time. Exhale, down facing dog. Just wind down. Inhale, table. And exhale, child's pose. Stay here for 3 to 5 more breaths. If you did that little flow, I want to thank you. Whoa, Willow Bus, what's up, dog? How you doing? If you want to rewind, you can do the little flow that we just did, the wind down. But this live chat was all about teaching you some really core fundamental movements for sandbag training with our training style sandbag here. So just rewatch the live. You'll get a lot of good information out of it. I'll be going live tomorrow. I'm going live every day, February and March, just trying to teach people to be a more conditioned human and a stronger human. And if you want a program that you can do at home, kind of anywhere, just give me a chance to teach you, and I think I got you, okay? So, you should be in that child's pose. I was just taking a break from me to address the chat. On your next inhale, rise. And exhale to down facing dog. And now everyone, if you are not in this position, you can get in this position if you're at home sitting, because now we're going to finish up. We're going to walk our hands and feet together. We should be in the center of the mat or the top of it. And we're going to slowly rise. Hands come straight up. Swan down, swan dive down again. And I want you to collect your elbows and bend your knees. Your lower back should be relieved right there. This is called ragdoll pose, and I want you to inhale. And exhale. And let gravity do what it does. Hold the posture, not the breath. Couple more moments here. We're nearly done. On your next inhale, straighten your knees, halfway lift. Exhale, fall. Palms to the ground, just bounce. And slowly rise up. Hands goes above head with a nice inhale. And bring the big toes to touch. Hands to heart center with an exhale. And the wannabe coach and teacher in me thanks you for attending to this live chat. Hopefully you did this. Watch it back. Take care of yourself. We'll be back tomorrow to get after it. Let's go. Cool. That's all I got for you. See if I got any things. One day, can you do a house tour? No. Why would you want to see my house? It's strange. Boom, 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 boom. How was your day, Team Flash? Day was good. Very productive. Got up early, got after it, went on a 90-minute run. No, I'm so sorry. Hour run today. Found a new loop. Did some, hold on, let me check the audio here. Okay, cool. Did some trail running actually, which was great. So yeah, feels good. Feels good. How was your day? I got about, let's say 2 or 3 more minutes with you, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I've taught you all I needed to teach you today. I don't know, I like seeing houses that are cool. Well, I don't have a cool house yet, Willow. Just letting you know. So when I get a cool house, and if you check in, do some work, do some workouts, because you got to give me something too. Then we can talk about it in the future. Not near, but in the future. Cool. Did anyone get a good workout in? I plan on showing you a ton of awesome workouts here. Again, for the month of February, we're going live every day, and March. We're going to teach and really focus on the training style sandbag here. I use Freedom Strength sandbags. You can go to freedomstrength.co. There should be a link in the description. But if you use Train with Sand, one word, you get 10% off your entire order. So, and these bags are fucking dope. I've trained a lot of people with them, and I personally use them. My cat was biting me. Oh snap. Okay. Well, glad that you're back. Glad that you're back. We just did our cool down and everything like that. Again, this live chat was dedicated to teaching you a few movements. And if there's anyone new here, I'll do one of the movements for you because it's one of our base movements in Train with Sand program. This is a training style sandbag. We're never gonna lift. A lot of people try to lift a bag here. It's so heavy. Get close to that damn thing. Drag it over your feet. Use your body as a guide. Pull the slack out, drive the hips up. 1. Now let me show you the movement I'm talking about. Pull, catch. From here, if you get the bag to this position, you can do so much. You can set the hips, go to shoulder, pop it back, other shoulder, pop it back. You can make it go to the back. And then from here, we do so much, right? Everything. We can do so much. Cool. Hey, hope you enjoyed this live. I'll be back tomorrow. Like, subscribe, share the damn thing. You guys got anything for me, please join the school community. I'll be in there coaching everyone. But yeah, got a half marathon February 22nd. Subscribe if you want to keep up on that. But that's it. Time for a night walk. And we're done for the night. Peace.